So,
Yeah, a bit of colour.
it is.
I like colour.
You're a colourful person. Right, okay. Good morning, Peter Racey here, Foundation Expo 88 YouTube channel. And it's a Monday morning, it's a public holiday up in Kingaroy. Jason is having a relaxing day, well earned, I no doubt suspect, especially after last Friday's great success on the launch of another Don Neal video on the Facebook page. Well done on the editing. That was just brilliant, that particular YouTube. I really did love
Yeah,
the
it was
Facebook
a
video.
great performance, wasn't it?
It was. I loved it when they walked up to the camera and looked at you, and I thought, just so engaging. Anyway,
Yeah, it was magical.
one of the reasons why we're doing this YouTube is that, Jason, you are now entered into the pantheon of the Foundation Expo 88 YouTube channel with your own playlist. And I must admit, I should apologise to you for not actually thinking of doing that a bit earlier.
It's all great. It's all good.
Well, what really prompted me was the fact that the South Burnett Council received its COVID funding. And I know that you're very passionate about the South Burnett, being food ambassador, being a TAFE chef, teacher, lecturer, mentor, no doubt, to hundreds of kids up there. And so I just thought, yeah, we really should be doing a playlist to enable the discussion to continue on a more focused base about what the opportunities are for the South Burnett in relation to the memory and legacy of Expo 88.
Yeah, no, it's much appreciated. So, actually, amazing how much content is available on the YouTube channel. It goes into the many hundreds of videos on there, and probably hundreds of hours of, legacy-related content. It's fantastic.
I mean, there's 8 years' work there. All started out, I must admit, by John McGregor. I mean, he established the Foundation Expo 88 YouTube channel, and he did those first few by himself. I think he did about 5 or 6 centered on the pagoda by himself. And then I started to record him with this tiny, dainty little camera. And then we're sort of upgraded into a better quality YouTube. But anyway, coming back to what the South Burnett has on offer, I particularly wanted, and I'll actually put below this a couple of photos of the sculptor, because I can't believe that Mick de Brenny is not really answering any of the emails that go into him as minister to gift or even give consideration to gifting the sculptor and saving it from the Western Sun. My mind is just, I just can't comprehend it.
And it's a wonderful sculpture. It's like a workman, and a lot of people would remember the sculptor from Expo where he was holding a jackhammer. And they even had like builders fencing around him, the orange fluorescent builders fencing around him. So it was like he was doing some work to all the pavers on Expo and looking up, wasn't he, at the same time?
Yeah, I mean, the formal name of it is the Sculptor, and I understand that John Underwood himself was the actual model for it, and it is a real jackhammer. That is a real jackhammer that he's holding, which is the reason why it needs to be conserved a little bit, because it's rusting, it's leaking some hydraulic fluid, and so the fiberglass covering over the jackhammer itself is suffering. And Ric Birch, I showed Ric Birch, and he just couldn't believe it. And as I said, I'm mystified by the whole episode. But anyway, so that was one reason why I thought you and I should have a chat, and this will be the promo, the lead into your quite extensive YouTubes, 21, it'll be 22.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And the one I like the best actually is when you and Greg Riddell are talking on the deck of the rail carriage deck, sort of looking out to where the 3-stack sign was hopefully going to go. And I'm convinced that it was your great performance on that day that really convinced him that, yes, this was a good idea. I don't think Greg really trusts my opinion, to be honest. I think he thinks I speak with forked tongue.
Yeah, it's a wonderful spot. So if anyone sits on the veranda there of the cafe, which is like a train carriage and it's very much themed like a train station, isn't it? They overlook that 3-stacked Australia sign by Ken Doan. It's huge, it's colourful, it's stunning. It's within like a little landscape parked area.
And the rail carriage, or the little miniature rail line, goes around it. I just think it's a magic setting for kids.
It's very Disneyland, isn't it? Really,
Yes, I think Walt would be very proud of it.
Yeah.
So, all right, Jason, we just might cut off here on this one because I wanted to branch off on a different topic.